Hello everyone and welcome to Can a Noob Beat Halo Reach in Legendary difficulty. So we start off on a beach with the mission number 5, which is because this is the second part of the series, and we quickly reach this sort of hangar area, which is we're gonna find out a missile launcher or spaceship launcher type of thing. And I guess we're gonna just board it and get launched into space and get a very nice cinematic scene right here. I'm just gonna let you enjoy it. Super cool. Super cool shots, especially for a game this old. Well, basically after that we are going to reach this base that we see right here, and we're gonna have to defend several waves of alien spaceships, and let me tell you, it was not easy. I'm just gonna show you a few of my deaths. I swear I have no right now. And let me tell you, that was the easy part. For the hard part, I had to basically hide behind the main station. You can see I'm hiding right now. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the mission hiding behind here. Well, not exactly the rest of the mission, because guess what? The worst thing possible happened. I died and I got a checkpoint while dying. I got soft locked in a death scene, which is like the worst thing that can happen. No, you're joking. The checkpoint is me dying. So basically the only solution that I had at that point was to just redo the whole thing from the beginning. A little bit of a shortcut. As you can see, you can pretty much bypass every enemy if you go to the left instead of the right, and then just do that jump and get to the platform directly. After that, we are finally able to get back on the main mission and get to the main evil ship and destroy it. And as you can see, I finally learned to dodge, but I mean, it's useless. At this point, the mission is finally over and I have no use for dodging now. I just needed to get the mouse sensitivity to 30k. Anyways, we get on top of the ship. That's super cool.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's also really cool how getting on top of the ship means immediately dying, like 10 times. I'm just showing. Every time that I show deaths, it's a fraction of the actual deaths. After the main room, we get to another main room, which is, super cool. That we have to just grind one room at a time from a distance. Thank God for the sniper rifle. And of course, after that room that I just showed you, it's another standoff with another room that is going to lead to another room with another standoff, another room. That guy is an elite that took, like, I don't know, like 25, 30 shots to the head directly. Very demure, very nice. But finally we get this ship to go on a collision route towards the main bad guy ship, and this is a very touching scene. I'm gonna let you see it. I don't know why he had to pick me up like that. That was weird. But yeah. It was very sad. And then we appear in just a city. I skipped the cutscene after that for some reason. And I find out that the gun is one of the strongest weapons that you get. Like it one-shots not just these guys, but a bunch of enemies. Like it one-shots a lot of enemies. It's actually very, very strong. Obviously, I'm gonna have to ditch it at some point and get into this mission, which I'm gonna call people are gonna walk in front of you and try to get killed by cross enemy fire, like allied fire or whatever. Like they constantly walk in front of you. Look at that guy. He just walked in front of me. Just get away, run. Why are you standing there? There's two right there, just waiting to die, to my own fire. And if I kill them on accident, I just lose. Anyhow, if you're wondering why these guys get a jackpack and I don't, well, this is why. It's because I don't know how to use it. Anyhow, I got stuck right here for, I don't know, like a couple hours, something like that. All of my allies died, and it was an alone and atrocious time. But I guess I worked it out, and we were able to move on to the rest of the city, where obviously we just got into another standoff. Luckily, I still had my favorite weapon, and that allowed me to move on to this beautiful section, where instead I had another standoff. I just stood in that exact spot for like 40 minutes shooting people from the ghost, and that obviously led to, well, me activating these two pods or something. After a few minutes, I was finally able to activate the first anti-missile, anti-air sort of missile thing, and then I was able to activate the next one. And that leads to a very nice mission where I have to run into enemies' troops to be able to activate the button. I'm just gonna let you see, because I got this thing down to a science. I ran through and just went to the button and hoped not to die before the cutscene is activated. By the way, I still had the jackpack on. And the reason I'm looking is because usually there is an enemy right there that kills you, like that. Luckily, I managed to get the cutscene going, and we saved the city, yay! And we are the hero. I don't know why they couldn't just put the button somewhere else. Anyhow, we finally get on to the last mission of the day, which is just getting on top of a helicopter and going around shooting up bad guys. I wish I had known staying in the helicopter would have spawned enemies continuously and infinitely, because I mean it's almost broken and it's pretty much the beginning of the mission, and I need this helicopter a lot. I'm gonna have to destroy a lot of enemies in this helicopter. Anyways, we are going to land in a second. And after landing, we're gonna get inside this hotel where we have to destroy that sort of thing, beacon, I don't know. Anyhow, it's surrounded by brutes, but I find out that I can just kill one of the brutes and pretty much just sneak past the other three as long as that this one brute is dead. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And finally, down he goes, and I can try to sneak past the guy on the other side. Which I successfully do. I don't know why I cut it off, but I did. I did get past the guy. Anyway, the rest of the mission is pretty much just shooting up a bunch of people and getting to a hospital, which is the second to last part of the mission. It was actually very easy because I had fairly decent weapons in here, and I prepared a montage. I hope you liked that. It took me like half an hour to make it. And finally the mission ends on this last piece where we have to destroy a bunch of turrets, but it was very easy. We could just destroy them for so far away that we wouldn't trigger the spawning of enemies. And that's it. Oh, well, that's not it apparently, huh? Well, anyways, we completed this mission as well on legendary difficulty, as you can see. Difficulty completed, legendary, solo, and very nice. I liked these levels a lot actually, even though I died like 150 times. But you know, it's what happens when you're not good at a game and tried it on the hardest difficulty. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I try every day to improve the quality of my videos, and I hope, if not this video, the next one you will love. Goodbye!